Hello everyone! Welcome to the Jesse James Beats Facebook page. My name is Nilay Patel. I am the owner, designer, and everything at Silver Silk and more, and I am actually a guest designer here on the Jesse James Beats Facebook page. My job is to bring you fun, quick, inspirational ideas using the ever-fabulous Jesse James beads, their beautiful components, and beads that they have, and to create a quick and fun and easy project for you guys, just to show you that how easy it is to use their beads. Perhaps some of these techniques you are familiar with, and some of them you are not. And I certainly love to revisit older techniques and show you new ways to use them. So I am super thrilled about it. I've got a beautiful Halsted cuff that I want to wire wrap, which looks like this. It is a copper small. This is about roughly 5 millimeters in width, and I think it'll be super fun to use. I've got some beautiful chain picked out, and some beads on hand that I might end up using, so I'm pretty excited about that too. And it'll be a fun, quick, easy project that you guys can definitely try at home. So we've got some friends already joining in today, so thank you guys. If you have an opportunity, please do share the video with the respective bead groups that are out there. But otherwise, I'm going to actually flip the camera around and I'm going to go over all the tools and the materials that I am using. There we go. Okay. Let me just get adjusted here. I'm not in my usual spot, actually. I'm in my office. Just not a place that I normally like to make jewelry, but here we are. Okay, so I have a whiteboard in front of me because I want to sketch out a design real quick and maybe show you or illustrate to you the technique that I think would work for this. And I've got this beautiful cuff. Now check this chain out, you guys. This beautiful rosewater cup chain. Isn't that just gorgeous? Very, very pretty. Let me actually see if I can turn up some of the lighting while we're looking at this real quick. There we go. And there we are. Cool. Okay. So pretty. Isn't that just gorgeous? And then let's see. I had a chain picked out that I thought would look really cool with this as an additional layer. So let me get it out of the packaging real quick. Now look at this Vegas chain. I believe this isn't the Vegas chain, but it's still got the same chevron shape. My girls on the other end of Jesse James Beads are actually posting links to all this product that you can get, so it's a one-stop shop. It's gonna be very easy. So I thought it'd be cool to layer this on top of the cuff magically, right? And maybe even add in a layer of the cup chain. So I'm not quite sure how this is gonna work yet. I could sketch out a theory on how to make this work. See, oh my gosh, isn't that just beautiful? Wouldn't that be just dynamite? I would love to do that. So I'm going to give it a try. Hi, Julie. Thanks for joining in. All right. I've got some basic tools here, too. We've got some chain nose pliers. These are the Tweezer chain nose pliers by Xuron. I've got some round nose. I don't think I'll actually need them, though. So we're going to put those to the side. And a pair of cutters that I will definitely need to cut the cup chain and the wire that I'll be using. And I have the Goddesses collection on hand in case I decide to add any beads. I don't know if I actually will or not, but let's just keep those out to the side just in case, because you never know. That's it. Okay, so I was kind of right. It was a periwinkle enamel Vegas chain. It's like I knew there was a Vegas something or another in there. I'm going to be using 26 gauge copper wire. This is craft copper wire. It's super soft and easy to use. And I'm just going to cut out a few feet of it to work with. I don't think I'll need more than 3 though. So we're going to try that and see where it lands us. There we go. All right. And I did say I was going to sketch out my theory. So what I think we could do is actually, where is it? Well, maybe I can't sketch it out because I thought I threw in my pen. Oh, there it is, right in front of my face. So we have our cuff, right? Which kind of looks like that. Now, if I have the chain as such, I bet I could get a cup chain link to go with it and try and wire wrap all of it at once is the idea. So I'm going to give that a go and see if that'll actually work with two different chains. It's going to be a little bit of a weird handle, but I have an idea. If I start in the middle of my design and work my way backwards with one end of the wire, I bet I could get that to work. And I might have a little bit of leftover chain there at the end, but that's okay. We could just clip that off. We'll try and not waste as much as possible, though. Let's start with that much, maybe. What I'll do is I'll just anchor my wire first. So I'll find the middle part of my wire, go in with the chain, and we'll just wrap it a couple times to keep it still. That should anchor it. And who knows, maybe this will just work with the one chain after all. We don't really know until we try. Now I am using a brass chain with copper wire, and you know what, I'm going to call that okay because I think it's going to hide with the copper backside just fine, and I kind of like the pop of the color of the chain. So I'm not going to be too fussy about it. Okay, so it looks like I can actually end there, but let's just see if I could wrap all this at once. Oh, that's great. All right, so it looks like my plan is going to work. So I'm pretty excited about this. There we go. So now you basically just wrap between the Vegas chain and the cup chain. There we go. Oh, guys, I'm going to have this done in like minutes, and I won't even know what to do with all my spare time. I can't believe this worked. I had this idea in my head yesterday, and I was going to try it out live for you guys, expecting it to not work and come up with a solution, but I am happy to say that this is actually wrapping up pretty nicely. Look at that. Isn't that just something else? And the beauty of this is that I could just trim it without having to do any special work at the end. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is so easy. Once you get those chains lined up, it's like golden. You're ready to go. Here we are. Hi, Gabriella. Hi, Yvette. Thanks for watching. For those of you that are just now joining, we're wire wrapping a cuff using some beautiful periwinkle Vegas chain, enamel Vegas chain, and some rosewater cup chain. And all I'm using is 26 gauge wire to wrap it around and around. I started in the middle of the cuff rather than one end, and I'm simply just wrapping the rest of it around like that. When I get to the end, let me go and wrap this other side, because that's going to be, what I'm going to do is actually unravel part of this because I have some wire bunched up and I want to keep everything super clean. And I just wrapped it the first time to make sure that my work is anchored, and it was. So now we can unravel it, make sure that it's just wrapped once, and then we'll work our way around to the other side. Just like that. Oh, this is beautiful, you guys. Like, I'm really digging where this is going. Look at that. Isn't that just fun? And special thanks to Jesse James Beads, the ladies on the other end, Danielle, and Sarah James, who is posting links to everything. Special shout out to them for their hard work and creativity for making Jesse James Beads what it is. All those beautiful ads and any graphics that you see are made by Danielle, and she does a fantastic job, I must say. So if y'all are out there listening, give her some kudos, please. There we go. So yeah, you just kind of work your way around in between the cup chain and the Vegas chain, and surely enough, you'll find yourself with a finished design at the end. What I'm going to do is just wrap I'm going to trim my two chains here, and then basically just wrap the extra wire around and tuck it in so that it's basically all ready to go. There we go. And again, I worked with about 3 feet of wire. So you might not need very much more than that for these cuffs. So there we go. There is some tweaking involved, as I guess, once you get to the end here. Only because I'm a very big perfectionist. I want to make sure that everything kind of falls in place where it needs to. There we go. Cool. So before I finish this up, I'm going to go ahead and trim everything. So looks like I can actually trim it maybe right about there. We'll start with there. And if I need to trim back an extra, then I can always do that. And it looks like my cup chain fell in the right place, so we'll just keep that as is. On this side, I'm going to trim about right here, maybe? Or let's see, let's do right here. There we go. Heidi says, Sarah, I just posted a collection of jewelry pieces for fall with one of the goddesses collection on it. Let me see more. On Instagram a couple days ago. Oh, Heidi, thanks for doing that. That's sweet. And we're always looking for inspiration from you guys too. So thank you so much for doing that. Really appreciate it. Cool. All right, so I'll just wrap this guy up and call it good. It's going to be today's demo. So I just went around a few times. I'm going to use my tweezer pliers here to tuck the wire in. Just like that. If you need some extra security, E6000 will work just fine, which is an industrial glue. I might not have as much wire on this side, sadly. So I might have to go back and add some for the end here. I think for the time being, I'm going to tuck it, knowing that you guys will have more wire here at the end to work with, because I certainly don't have as much as I would love. But I will wrap it around here. Well, I don't know. Maybe I can cut it back and it should be all right. There we go. I might even just glue that end in. But in any case, if you had the extra wire, that would be the way to go about it. But guys, look how easy that just came together. Like, you wrap that up and you're ready to go. Isn't that just fabulous? Super easy. So they're asking us to show them how to add the extra wire. So, okay, let me pull this back because that is a good tip and I should probably not skip on that anyway. Let's just add the extra wire for fun. Let's just say my wire ended about right here, right? Actually, let's go back a couple. What you can do is cut yourself some extra wire, however much you need. I don't need very much, so I'm just going to do about 1.5 feet. What I'm going to do then is twist these two together, very close to the base. Now, that will allow me to hide it pretty efficiently within the crystals and stuff if it's close to the base. There we go, just like that. Gonna go ahead and snip off the extra. I'm going to give myself a few extra twists, just like that. And once you get a couple wraps in, then you should be able to just continue. Now, if there's a little bit sticking out, which it looks like there is, you could just go back with your sweet little tweezer chain nose pliers and continue to making sure that just goes in. But you could see it just kind of disappears into the beadwork there, or the chain work, and really, like, as long as it doesn't stick out and you're not poking anyone, like, or yourself really, like, it becomes a very clean wrap. So that is it as far as how to add wire goes. And that applies for really anything, you guys. Anything that you wire wrap, that's what you'll want to do. And I guess now I don't have to do that anymore, because now I could just end it right here and do it properly. No need to rush through these things, right? Just do it correctly. Brilliant. Okay, now it's officially complete. Super cute, you guys. I love it. I'm going to turn this around. There we go. All right. Did you guys have fun with that project as much as I did? I cannot believe how quickly that came together. Like, check this out. It's just a super fast, super clean, beautiful bangle that we made in minutes with just some 26 gauge wire, some cup chain in rose water, and this periwinkle Vegas chain, which is delicious. But I think all these colors work so beautifully together. And for me, I don't see different mixes of metal. What I see are tones and colors and making sure that they complement each other. So do not be afraid to mix these metals. Just think of them as colors, and you'll be surprised at what you'll come up with. So, all right, I'll take a picture of that for you guys, and we'll post it on our Facebook page. But I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. We've got another one coming up next Thursday for another Halstead piece, actually, that I'm excited about. So if you want to load up on any Halstead blanks, now would be the time to do it. And once you receive it, then you can make something with me here live on Facebook. So, guys, until next time, again, I'm Nilay Patel. I am the owner of Silver Silk and More. If you want to check out what my business is all about, hit up silversilkonline.com. And I'm excited to say that Jesse James Beads is also carrying Silver Silk, and they will post a link and tell you all about it. So, all right, love you guys. I'll catch you again next week. Good evening.